Welcome to Cory's Stories. Are you ready to meditate with Cory?
Hi friend, don't forget to subscribe, say that you like the video, and also press the bell so that you get notifications every time I make a new video. If you love Heidi, Cherry, and Vaya, or Tucker and Leo stories, you can now get exclusive stories on my Patreon account. Go to the links below the video and you can join Heidi, Cherry, and Vaya Club or the Tucker and Leo Club and get exclusive stories with your names in them. I love you all so much. Enjoy the story. Bye, friend.
Are you ready to meditate with Cory? Jump up into your bed and make sure that you've got everything that you need to be nice and comfortable. Check that the light is just right in your room. You're wearing your favorite comfortable pajamas. You're going to stop wiggling and moving around all over the place because it's time to be still, right? And quiet as you can. It was Christmas, almost Christmas, very, very close to Christmas. So close that Heidi, Cherry, Vaya, Tucker, and Leo were absolutely beside themselves, didn't know what to do with themselves. Thank goodness for Noah, kind of excited about Christmas. Noah, their friend, had invited them over to distract them. They were going to have a game of football. The cats and the dogs loved going to Noah's house because they always got to hang out with Everest, who was Noah's dog, and she was absolutely awesome, and Troy, Noah's cat, and he was pretty darn cool. And they were all really good friends, so this was perfect. Thank goodness for Noah. And Cherry loves playing football, so Cherry was on board straight away. When they got to the house, the cats and Tucker and Leo all said hello to Noah's mum, and then they ran straight onto the back garden. Cherry burst through the back door, ran onto the back garden, where Noah was already practicing dribbling his football. Cherry ran out, gave him a big hug and said, "OMG, Noah. Oh gosh, this is like the bestest idea ever because I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I've like peed my pants like 10 times already this morning. It's so exciting. I can't wait for Christmas. I've been trying to do all sorts to like occupy my mind. I've been like going to the mall. Didn't work. We went to see Santa at the mall. It was so awesome. But, I was a little bit frightened because I thought, does he, maybe, I'm not quite sure. I always thought Santa had a bigger belly than that. And this Santa, well, let's put it this way. He looked like he'd not eaten that many cookies. And I was like, what's wrong with him? Does he not like cookies anymore? And then anyway, so that was a bit perturbing. And then we went and did that. And then we tried to go ice skating, Noah. We went ice skating, didn't we? Oh gosh, Tucker was terrible. Leo absolutely hated it. Leo looked at Noah and said, "Yeah, it was awful." Noah started laughing at Leo's face. Leo looked petrified at the thought of having to do ice skating. Never again, please. Anyway, yeah, so we did that. And that was really fun and all. And Tucker... Tucker was so funny. Had this really good idea about playing bowling on the ice, and it was so much fun. Yeah, but still, I'm so excited. I do not know what to do on myself anymore. Vaya said, "Me is so excited too, but I'm really looking forward to this game of football, even though football in a princess dress is not very practical. I did wear my new sneakers. These ones are pink and they have silver laces in them. And they are so cute. Look at them, Noah. So cute." Noah looked at Vaya's sneakers, and even though the weather had been quite nice where Noah lived, it still was not a good idea to wear pale pink sneakers with silver laces for a football game. But he didn't say anything, because he knows how important it is for Vaya to look very, very cute at all times. Vaya smiled at him, and then she went over to Troy and started to talk to Troy about what he was excited about for Christmas. Troy said he wasn't really excited about that much, not one particular thing. It was more of like a general yearning, a deep excitement for everything about Christmas, and he couldn't wait either. Everest, Noah's dog, said to Leo that she was so glad that she didn't have to go ice skating with them, because she didn't think that she would have enjoyed it. Tucker said, Oh, Everest, my bestest friend. You would have loved it. You would have loved it so much. We were sliding and slipping and falling all over the ice. Everest said, Yeah, that doesn't sound very good. Tucker said, Trust me, Everest. Trust me, you would have loved it. But on the plus side, I'm very excited about this football game. I've been practicing, ain't I, Leo? Leo nodded with a grimace look on his face. Do I have to play? Leo said. You can be in the goal, said Noah. You probably like the goal, because it's a lot calmer and you just have to kind of jump for the ball when someone tries to score and you'll be fine. What's that ball made of? Said Leo. Noah said, I think it's some kind of plastic or leather or something. Why? Leo said, Well, certain plastics, they're not very good for your skin. I have to be careful with that. Noah said, I think this one's my good football. I think it's actually made of leather that's painted. I don't think it's plastic. What's it painted with? Said Leo. Noah shrugged his shoulders. Leo said, Well, we'll see. I'll give it a go in the goal and we'll see. Tucker said, Oh, Leo, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you being so brave today. Leo said, I've got to do something. This waiting for Christmas is driving me absolutely crazy. I can't wait to find what Mum puts in her stockings. Tucker said, I know, Leo, I know. This is why Noah has practically shaved our lives today, because I was so beside myself, walking, pacing. We went out for a walk with Mummy. That didn't help. We went out for a longer walk with Daddy. That didn't help because I saw way too many doggies while I was out. And you know me, I do like to eat doggies. Everest said, You don't want to eat me, though. Tucker said, No, because we're friends, Everest. We're like bestie friends. If you're not my bestie friend, then you're in trouble, because I might want to lick you, and I might want to bite you, and I might want to chew on you just a little bit. Everest looked at Leo and said, Well, thank goodness I'm his bestest friend. Leo said, Yeah, I know. I'm so glad I'm his brother. Otherwise we would get licked and chewed on constantly. Everest said, Well, hopefully his mum gets him a really good chewy bone, and that'll help him with the chewing problem. Leo said, Yeah, let's hope so. In the meantime, while they were all talking, they were basically getting ready to play football. There was 2 goals, one on either side of the garden. Noah had a big garden, so it was perfect to play football in. Cherry decided she wanted to play centre. Noah was going to play centre forward too. And everyone else kind of just tried to figure it out as they went. They were playing the game for about 10 minutes. Everyone was getting pretty sweaty, puffed and tired. And then Tucker scored a goal. Oh my golly gracious! Oh, what? Wait? Oh no! Happy New Year! Said Tucker. Everyone looked at him a bit strange. What's going on with Tucker? Tucker had ran into the goal when he scored the goal, and he was behind the goal post line, inside of the goal net. Troy was in the net with him. Because he was on the opposite team, he was playing goalie for the opposite team. It was Troy, Heidi, and Vaya versus Tucker, Everest, Cherry, and Noah. Sometimes, because the teams were odd, Noah would just change and go on the other team. It was a bit crazy, but it was all working out. They were having a lot of fun playing this football game. Until this happened. Tucker was basically acting like it was New Year's Eve. "Happy New Year!" he kept shouting. "Happy New Year's! Oh, Happy New Year's! Happy New Year!" Running around in a circle chasing his tail. Then Troy, Noah's cat, started acting really weird too. "Happy New Year to you," he said. "Happy New Year to you," he was saying to Tucker. Both of them were acting as if they were in some kind of time warp, a bubble. They weren't looking at all the other cats and Noah. They weren't looking at Everest or Leo. They weren't looking at anyone. It was like everything around them had disappeared and they were in their own little worlds at some kind of what sounded like a New Year's Eve party or something. Or it had just obviously turned bang on the dot New Year. You know when everyone shouts, "Happy New Year!" That was happening. Noah started scratching his head. He looked at Leo and said, "What are they doing?" Cherry said, "OMG, something very strange is happening over there. What is going on?" She started to storm across the football field and headed into the goal where Tucker and Troy were acting very, very weird. As soon as she stepped over the line, she started jumping up and down, shouting, "Happy New Year! Oh gosh, Tucker, I love you too! Happy New Year! Happy New Year!" She was hugging Troy and Tucker, and they were all jumping up and down in a circle. Noah said, "This is too weird. There's something weird going on." He was shouting, "Oi, what are you guys doing?" And it was as if Tucker, Troy, and Cherry were in a different world. They weren't responding. They weren't doing anything like they were in the middle of a football game. They were acting like they were at a New Year's Eve party. Noah looked at Heidi, Vaya, Everest, and Leo and said, "I think we need to go and investigate whatever it is that they're doing over there." So all of the rest of them walked over to the goal. They didn't go past the goal line, but the closer they got, the more they could see that Cherry, Tucker, and Troy's eyes were going round and round in circles as if they were hypnotized or something. Noah stepped over the line, and then Vaya, and then Leo, and then Heidi, and then finally Everest. They were all inside of the goal, shouting, jumping, screaming at each other, "Happy New Year! Happy New Year!" Once they'd all stepped beyond the goal line, they found themselves at a New Year's Eve party. They were in Noah's house. There were loads of people there, super excited, hugging, kissing each other, shouting Happy New Year at the top of their lungs. His mum, Paige, was banging pans all over the house. "Happy New Year!" She grabbed hold of Noah and gave him a big, big kiss. "Happy New Year, love! I love you!" She was super excited. It was very bizarre. They were all at a New Year's Eve party. They completely skipped over Christmas. They didn't even know what year it was, but no one was thinking about that. No one was acting like it was strange. Everyone was just in this time bubble, like a time warp. Tucker scored a goal, and a time warp happened. Then Noah stepped over the line by accident, jumping up in the air to fist bump with Cherry to shout Happy New Year, and found himself out of the time warp bubble, back on his back garden, looking at everyone, going, "Oh, this is strange. One by one, he pulled them all back into the lawn, back into the other side of the goal and the goal net. There was only Troy left there on his own, and when everybody had come back out, he acted completely normal. Noah said, "Is it just me, or did anyone else notice that strange thing that just happened?" Cherry said, "OMG, I was just at a New Year's Eve party." Heidi said, "Yeah, me too." Vaya said, "Me too." Everest started barking really loud. I was there. Troy said, "What are you all talking about?" Leo said, "Oh, Troy, something strange is going on. We just all went to a New Year's Eve party." Troy said, I didn't. I was stood here waiting for someone to score." Tucker said, "I scored, Troy, I scored. And when I scored, I ran in and I was at a New Year's Eve party. And then, now I'm not. Now I'm back here. This is very, very interesting. I know what. Let's see if we can score again. Let's score again. Let's see if we can score on Leo's side. All right. Who needs to score a goal?" Vaya said, "I think my new shoes want to score a goal. Let's give it a try." They all went over to the other side. Leo standing in the goal area of his side of the football field, and Vaya kicked the ball past him. It landed at the back of the net, and she went running in to the net, and then her and Leo both started to shout and scream and sing, "Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you!" Noah said, "It's somebody's birthday." He ran into the goal and found out it was his birthday. Everybody ran into the goal area, and they were all singing happy birthday to Noah. Happy birthday to Noah. Happy birthday to you. He was there in his kitchen, blowing out his candles on his cake. There was balloons, there was poppers going. His mum was crying. She was so happy it was his birthday. "I can't believe you're 12. You're so big now," his mum said. "I'm not 12, I'm 11. In real life. But here, in the gold time warp bubble, he was 12. He'd gone completely past Christmas, completely past New Year, and he was in his birthday. It was awesome. "This is what my birthday's going to look like," he thought. "It's so cool. Everyone here, I really love him. It's great. It's the best." Cherry was giving him kisses on the cheek. Oh, Noah, it's your birthday, and you're so cute. You're so darn cute. Look at you, you're 12. I can't believe it. You're so grown up. What's it like being 12? I think it'd be absolutely awesome to be 12. OMG, look at you. You're so grown up. You're not going to want to play with us anymore. Are you going to even want to play football anymore? And then Noah jumped out of the goal area back onto his lawn. He happened to drag a hold of Cherry at the same time, and Cherry fell on the ground when she landed out of the goal area and said, "OMG, Noah, you were 12? Noah was laughing. "I know, it was awesome. That's what my birthday party's going to look like, Cherry." Cherry was like, "OMG, I can't wait. It was so cool. Did you see my outfit?" Noah and Cherry grabbed a hold of everyone and pulled them out of the time warp bubble, and they all landed back on the lawn. Leo was the only one that had no recollection. Things were starting to come together. When you're the goalie, like Leo or Troy, you're a part of it in the time warp, but you have no memory of it when you get out of the time warp. Yet everyone else remembers. But the key seems to be you have to score a goal. Cherry said, "It's my turn. I want to score a goal." Tucker said, "Oh, it's so much fun, Cherry. It's so much fun. You got to do it. Cherry started kicking the ball towards Troy. Everyone ran after her and followed her. She kicked the ball and it passed him over the top of his head and landed in the back of the net. And everyone all at once ran through into the netted area, into the time warp. Cherry was kissing on Noah's cheek.
You're my Valentine. Noah, roses are red, right? Violets are blue. You know what? I do. I know you love me, and I love you too. She was kissing him and kissing him and kissing him. Vaya said, "Excuse me, Noah's my Valentine."
Noah looked quite panicked. How can I be everybody's Valentine? Everest, his dog, came up and started licking him all over his face. "No, he's not. He's my Valentine," Everest said. Troy, now in the goal, not the goalie, remembered everything, and he said, "Well, I thought Heidi was my Valentine, and now she's acting like she's your Valentine." Tucker said, "No, Cherry's my Valentine. Cherry, you're my Valentine. Give me some kisses."
Cherry said, "No, I'm not. OMG, Tucker, back off, dude. I'm Noah's Valentine." They were all arguing about who was whose Valentine. It was bizarre. Noah had had enough. He got dog slaver, cat slaver all over his face. He was practically dripping. He wiped his face with his sweatshirt and jumped out back onto the lawn and grabbed everyone else on his way out. They all got out of there, except Troy didn't remember once again. But Cherry did. Oh! Noah, I really don't want you to be my Valentine. No way. No way, Jose. That's not going to happen. Vaya said, "I am very happy that you're going to be my Valentine, Noah, because I think you're so awesome."
Leo said, "This is bizarre. My armpits are itching. I'm stressed, but I still want to go. I think it's my turn to have a goal." Leo said, "Tucker, you need to get in the goal for me." Tucker said, "I'm in it. I'm on it. I'm doing it." He was bouncing up and down inside, predicting where the ball was going to go, pacing back and forward all over the place, jumping up and down before the ball had been even kicked. Leo kicked the ball and it passed Tucker's head. Tucker did a big jump for it, completely missed, and rolled on the ground towards the back of the net. Everyone went running into the net. Everest, Noah's dog, had got bunny ears on. She was bouncing all over the place. "I've hid the eggs all over the garden. All you've got to do is find them, Noah." Noah said, "It's Easter. Oh, cool." Everyone found themselves with bunny rabbit ears and baskets. They were all running all over the lawn. Vaya had got the prettiest purple dress on, and it had got Easter eggs all over it. She looked very, very cute. Cherry was pushing her way through everyone, trying to get all the eggs and the chocolate and the candy as fast as she possibly could. "Move out the way! Move out the way! I've got to get that one! I saw that one first! This is my turn!" Noah's like, "Chill out, Cherry. Take turns." Cherry's like, "Noah, this is important business. Easter's like, you have to be competitive, otherwise you don't get the eggs because everybody else gets them. You got to run really fast. Run, fill your basket up. Do it, Noah, do it." Leo said, "I really don't like Cherry at Easter. She's scary." Cherry's basket was full. She was shoving them in the jean pockets on her pants. She was like crazy woman. Noah decided, when it is actually Easter, Cherry's not coming. And then he grabbed a hold of everyone and said, "We're going through!" And he pulled them all back out of the net area, back onto the lawn. They all fell around on the floor, and Cherry said, "OMG, I got so many eggs this year, so much candy. I'm so good at that." Tucker was like, "I didn't even get a look in. Cherry was getting all of the candy, and it wasn't fair at all. I like me some chocolate, even though I'm not supposed to eat chocolate, and she got all of it. And I'm saying cats aren't even supposed to eat chocolate. So there, Cherry, you're going to be very, very ill if you eat all that chocolate." Noah looked around and noticed that it had gone dark outside. They'd been out there nearly all day playing football, bobbing up and down, in and out, all around, in time to different times and different holidays. Noah said, OMG. Cherry said,
OMG!
Tucker said, oh, OMG. Leo said, OMG. Heidi said, OMG. Vaya said,
Oh, me thinks definitely. OMG.
Troy and Everest gave each other a high five and said, OMG together. It's almost Christmas, Noah said. We practically passed the whole day. All we have to do now is go to bed. Cherry said,
OMG!
She reached into a jean pocket and pulled out an Easter egg. Everyone looked at each other, super shocked, with big wide eyes as if to say, OMG! And then they all fell about laughing. It was the bestest way to spend Christmas Eve ever. And it was the coolest football game ever. The cats went home. Tucker and Leo went home, and they left Noah with Troy and Everest, snuggled up, in his bed, all ready for Christmas tomorrow. What a day. Best day ever, thought Noah. The end.